Hey, what's up everyone? Nick here. Welcome back to the Evil Within Let's Platinum series. We are moving on to part 13 of the series, and coincidentally we are at the start of chapter 13, so it's going to start with a little cutscene. Might as well just jump right into it. To recap, at the end of chapter 12, chapter 12 we were in the bus driving away from that giant, ridiculous spider monster. There's the bus now. We crashed at the end. And so now you can see Sebastian and Joseph, they woke up in this destroyed apartment building in the heart of the city, and Kidman is nowhere to be found. Let's see what comes out of the alright. So I'm not going to test my luck again. Oh, looks like I can't anyway. But anyway, yeah, so we're moving on with the series, and we're getting close to the end of the game. However, we are not getting close to the end of the Let's Platinum. And so, for those of you who maybe, for whatever reason, haven't watched this series from the beginning, let me go ahead and explain what I mean by that. If this were to just be a typical Let's Play, then yes, I would almost be done with the series, because, I would play the game once, and that's it. That's a Let's Play. That's a wrap, Okay, I thought there was a collectible in here. Maybe, is this it? Yes, it is. Okay, a personal file. Myra is gone. I haven't heard from her in days. Went to report it, but they think I'm crazy. Her car, her computer, some of her belongings are gone. There's no sign of foul play. Everyone thinks that she left me. They keep talking about my drinking as if it has something to do with Myra's disappearance, except that they're not treating it as a disappearance. They look at me like I'm to blame for her leaving, but I know she didn't leave. Someone took her. She was getting too close to something. But what? And so I'll go ahead and say right now, if any of this is interesting to you, like if you're not familiar with the Evil Within, and if you're watching this and you're saying, man, this is a cool story, and he keeps talking a lot about Myra, and there's a lot of mystery behind that, but we have yet to see Myra in the game. So what's going on? If these things are interesting to you, I would recommend you subscribe to the channel, because these are questions that actually, so real quick, century-old mansion burned to the ground, arson suspected, Victoriano estate burned to the ground, arson suspected, whereabouts of reclusive owner unknown. Now real quick, before I move on with the level, I have 2 keys, so I might as well go back and cash those in. But anyway, a lot of questions about Myra. They, without spoiling anything, a lot of questions, a lot of interesting things about Myra, they get answered in both the DLC for this game and in the sequel, Evil Within 2. Primarily the Evil Within 2, that's where a lot of this stuff gets talked about. But there is a little bit of stuff mentioned in the DLCs, which I think a lot of people would find interesting. Again, if this is, if this stuff is interesting to you as you're watching me play through this game. But anyway, back to my original point. So I'm almost done with the game. There are 15 chapters in the game, and chapter 13 is not that long. Chapter 14 is not terribly long. Chapter 15 is a bit long. But again, the length of these levels depends on how quickly I can get through them, because this is a Let's Play format instead of a walkthrough format, so it's typically a bit longer. But anyway, this is not a Let's Play series. This is a Let's Platinum series. And so once I'm done with this game, I will unlock a few trophies. I'll unlock the trophy for beating the game. I'll unlock the trophy for doing no upgrades. What other one? All collectibles, unlocking all the lockers, things like that. I will be getting a fair share of trophies once I'm done with this playthrough. But this is a Let's Platinum series, meaning that the goal, the end goal here is to not only beat the game, but to get the Platinum trophy.
Unless we get down there.
And so to do that, it takes numerous playthroughs. So just be prepared. We're going to be here for a little while. That's kind of the gist of it. I do not remember coming down here. I don't remember this enemy right here. But I do remember this. So this is an acid trap. Now, Chapter 13 is really fun. And you can't tell this because I changed shirts, but there was a time earlier in the series where, you know, typically on average I record 1 video a day. That's kind of usually all I have the patience for when I'm doing things like Let's Plays. But, you know, as I kind of hypothesized, I think doing Let's Platinums is going to be really successful for me and for my channel, because for me, for some reason I thought Joseph was supposed to follow me down here, but he's not, and I don't know where that enemy went, which is kind of freaking me out. Let me look really quickly to make sure I'm not, okay, yeah, just so I know where the next collectible is. But yeah, so this is kind of the reason why I hypothesized that Let's Platinums were going to be successful for me, is because
Jesus.
I enjoy
what could cause
collecting
this much damage?
trophies. Whereas, you know, back when I just did Let's Plays,
Is that a subway sticking out of the
I
ground?
would do Let's Plays for games that I've already
But
beaten.
look how it's positioned.
Sometimes
If we
for
can get
games
over
that
there,
I'd
we might be able to
already
use it to get across.
gotten all of the trophies
Let's
and
just
achievements
concentrate
for.
on getting out of here.
And so there was no incentive for me. I was just playing the game. It felt like I was going through the motions. And, you know, sure, when I first started a new series, it was a lot of fun. But, you know, eventually I just kind of lost interest. Let's see, do I have to do something here? Do I have to shoot this? I don't want to waste ammo. Okay, good. That looks like it was the right call. But yeah, so that's the main difference that I've been experiencing with Let's Platinums instead of just a Let's Play, is that now I have an incentive to play because I really enjoy trophy hunting. You guys really enjoy it. It's working. You know, I'm 13 videos into this series, and it feels like I just started. Like, I love sitting down and recording these videos. So much so to the point where, like I said, on average, I typically record 1 video a day. But this video you're watching now, this is the 2nd video I've recorded today. I also recorded part 12 earlier this morning, and
Damn it.
it's just fun. Like, I just want to sit down and keep going because it's just fun. There's really no other way to get into it. Alright, so you gotta be careful here. Our good old pal, the Keeper, is back in the area. You can see that body is, like, stuck on his, mallet, I guess you would call it. So, we are gonna have to fight him later. But for now, you want to avoid him. So, if Sebastian will jump for me, we'll creep our way through this hallway here. Make sure to disarm any traps that are lying in your way. But yeah, Chapter 13, I really like Chapter 13. And I don't necessarily know why. Like, I can't... Oh. Wait, I'm all turned around. I thought... Let me just get my bearings together very quickly. I thought there was a key right here, but I guess it's not until later, because I know where the key is. I remember it, but this is not it. So instead, I got to get through this part, and this part, from what I remember, can be pretty tricky. Now, I remember when I did this on Akumu, I ended up coming up with a pretty decent strategy for it, but on the hardest difficulty, I don't fully remember what I did. So for the most part, I'm kind of just gonna be winging it here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to lure this guy over here to detonate that explosion. So let's see if that works. I don't even know if it... Because there's a tripwire right there. So my... Oh, get the fucking gel, Sebastian. My hope was that guy would... Okay, so that guy didn't even hear me. So let's see. I'm gonna alter this. What I'm gonna do is oh, okay, I think I remember what I did. So I'm gonna... Because there are more enemies down this hallway over here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand up and let this guy see me. Okay, so he should see me in a second. Come on. I'm standing up. See me. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Please tell me you see... Okay, there we go. So he sees me. He's going to trigger that detonation. For some reason, it doesn't kill him. Okay, and then I think a couple people are going to come investigate. Now, I could be wrong, because this is a lower difficulty, in which we've seen numerous times that things change. So it could be that there are fewer enemies now. Okay, so there's the Ruvik doppelganger. I'm gonna try to take him out the same way I did. Uh-oh. Wait, I don't have my Okay, I don't want him... Where's he going? Because I need him to stay... Okay, I didn't know he went in there. But that's okay. I just didn't want him to be standing near that acid trap. Alright, so now we burn him. Because remember, he'll spawn those Laura arms, and he can be kind of a pain to kill. And somehow I was... Whoa, I didn't know that was even possible. I killed him before he was even able to scream. So now, I'm still in stealth, like nobody knows I'm here. That's pretty cool. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, so far so good. I hear someone, but I'm not sure where they are. I don't remember. I hear them. I remember there's an acid trap. Okay, so it looks like there's a guy way over there. I think, and again, this might be something that's only on Akumu, but I think there's a second doppelganger somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. Let's hide. So that guy saw me. Oh, that's such bullshit. I hate this fucking game. God damn. Burn him. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the stupidest shit. Alright. Not the end of the world, but I just get mad when stuff like that happens. Not because I'm worried about dying. Like, you know, I'm playing on survivor difficulty, so I'm not really worried about dying, and even if I do die, it's not that big of a deal. So shit, when you guys, because you guys know I've gotten pretty mad at certain points in this series. When I get mad, it's not because I'm actually mad about dying or getting caught or something. You know, those things happen. And I think you guys would agree with me when I say, you know, when those things happen, and when I truly feel like they should have happened, like if I feel like I messed up, and that's what should have happened, I should have died because I messed up, that's fine. I have no problem with that. That type of thing, it just happens when you're playing video games. You die sometimes. That's just the reality of it. One of the problems with this game is that the mechanics can just at times be very wonky and very inconsistent, and that's what pisses me off. When I die or when I get caught because of something that I feel like was not my fault, that's when I get mad. And I feel like you guys can understand that because, you know, it would... I could see how certain people, if they were to be new to my channel, and if they were to start watching my channel, they'd see me and they'd be like, Jesus, this kid has some anger issues, you know? But it's not really that. It's just that when games do things that I feel like were not my fault and I had to pay the price for it, yeah, I do get frustrated at that. And I think at the heart of it, it's, oh, fuck me in the asshole. There is a second one. Hey, look at that. That was convenient. That was awesome. I was able to down him next to another enemy. So the match killed both of them. Now there's one guy left. I'm just gonna have some fun with this guy. And get a... Oh, look at that blood splatter on the wall. Okay, and I think now the area is clear. So that was handled pretty well. Not how I anticipated it to go down, but... Uh-oh. I feel like I still hear someone. Ooh, that is making me nervous. Unless it's this acid trap, but... No, I definitely hear someone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone's gonna... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What is that? Is that another doppelganger? Oh, no. But there definitely is another guy that I did not know about. God, I love getting headshots in this game. It's such a satisfying kill. I still hear someone. I didn't think there were this many enemies in this area. But I guess I was wrong. Oh, no. Well, that was a good trap. You see, like right there. That's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. That was my fault. I didn't pay attention. I didn't look down. I didn't notice my surroundings. That right there was entirely 100% my fault. And had that killed me, that's okay. You know, I'd be fine with it. So I'm gonna shoot this. The key's gonna fall down and I'll be able to pick up that key in a moment. But that's what I'm talking about, you know. Even though that didn't kill me, you'll notice that I really didn't get mad. I was just surprised more than anything. And then I kind of just laughed it off. And that's how it goes, you know, with something like that. That was my fault. And so at the end of the day, I can't really get upset about it because I need to be better. I need to be better in order to prevent those mistakes. But as you guys have seen, with the mechanics of this game, there are a lot of times where things happen that I feel are not my fault. So like a good example was, you know, back in chapter 5 when I was fighting Laura and I was on the staircase and I had a torch in my hand and I tried to press the melee button to swing the torch at Laura, and instead Sebastian stomped the ground and did nothing, and I ended up dying because of that. And that was something that I felt like was not my fault. That was just poor game mechanics, and it cost me, you know, it cost me time, it cost me a death. So there's a clear distinction there, and all I ask is that before you go and label me as some kid with anger management issues, at least hear me out on that and give it a brief consideration. I promise I'm not unstable in that way. So, or what do I know? You know, I'm not a psychologist. Maybe I do have anger problems. Okay. Oh, that was close. Alright, so the keeper is right behind this wall here. And we have to wait for him to leave. You don't want to fight him. Just don't do it. Actually, I wonder if you can, though. I'm sure someone has done it, like on YouTube. I wonder what would happen if you actually did decide to stand your ground and fight him right here. I feel like you wouldn't actually be able to kill him because he already is, you know, more or less invulnerable or invincible. But still, that'd be... I think I should look that up after this, because that would be... Yeah, there's a ton of safe heads around. So that's kind of my indication that you definitely can't kill him. Like, he'll just keep spawning out of those heads. Okay, now, before you leave, that key that I shot down earlier should be somewhere. Here it is. So it's on the ground. So you can either shoot it down like I did, or you can shoot it down from here. Either way, just make sure that you shoot it down. Alright, but yeah, so chapter 13, I really enjoy this chapter. It's something about, you know, back in chapter 11 I was talking about how I really enjoyed chapter 11 because you're in the city. You know, you're in the heart of this city that has just been taken over, destroyed. It's crumbling, it's falling apart before your very eyes. In a lot of ways, chapter 13... Oh, those are rats. That really freaked me out. I saw something crawling towards me and I didn't know what it was. Am I supposed to go down there? I don't oh, yep, I am. Okay. I don't remember this. I don't remember going down there. But chapter 13, I think it's just a lot of fun because particular location we're in, this, you know, it looks like a hotel or apartment complex. It's pretty freaky, I think. You know, just the fact that I think one of the things that scares me most whenever there's something like this or a zombie apocalypse is in like a zombie movie, whenever the characters are in some type of residential area, like a neighborhood or something like this where people obviously live, and when you go through it in the movie or in the game and you see it now just in shambles, and when you actually stop and think, like, this is where people lived, you know, this is where families started, this is where kids would play, like, this is where people lived before the world went to hell. And I don't know, something about that thought, it always comes up when I play games like this or when I watch movies like this, and it makes these environments a lot more, I don't want to say scary, but just haunting almost, you know. It's terrifying to think about, I guess, is what I'm trying to go for here. I completely forgot that I picked up a Magnum, what was it, 2 levels ago, 1 level ago? 2 levels ago in Chapter 11. Completely forgot about that. Okay, so there is a safe room here, and that's going to
not that way.
lead us to another collectible. There's this guy again.
Haven't you figured it out yet? Oh, he loves tormenting others. Has to let them know he has the upper hand. Lays out the bait, gets his victim all worked up. His unholy traps. When it was happening to me, I could see what was going on. I could see it, but I couldn't turn back. I had to know. I had to know the truth, and he knew it.
Detective Castellanos.
Lady, level with me. Am I going crazy?
If one wishes to survive, one will do well to consider who they trust.
Thanks, Tatiana. Wise words. Okay, so there's a missing persons poster in here. Should be a familiar face, Joseph Oda. Disappeared while returning home. Several eyewitnesses claim to have seen him searching Crimson City for someone. So, you know, what's going on? How is Joseph missing if we just saw him but 5 minutes ago? What is happening? Only time will tell. So let's continue on with chapter 13. Okay, I picked up a key, but I don't really need to cash it in yet because I'm sitting pretty well on supplies right now. So let's continue on with the level. A couple more collectibles to get in the... Oh, hello, green gel. Wait. Don't, hold on. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I'm supposed to go that way. Before I do, let's check over here. Got some parts. I'm also sitting pretty well on parts, so I'm doing good with supplies right now, which is helpful. Okay, more green gel. Doing a really good job at stocking up on that shit. Alright, we're gonna drop down here. Now, I'll be honest, I don't fully remember the second half of this level. A lot of it is kind of evading my memory right now. What is that? Oh, okay, now it's kind of coming back to me. So, let's disarm this. There's a key up there, but I'll get that in a moment. So, one thing I remember is these enemies, they have, you could see he has explosive bolts inside of him, and I think one of them's gonna come from this door here. So let's try to get his attention first. Okay, now another one comes out, and is that it? I thought there was 3, but it looks like there's only 2. So I'm glad I remembered that there was one that came out of the hallway there. Otherwise, I would have been in for a rude awakening. Okay, now come in here, and we just got to kind of search this room for supplies. I think there's a map okay, yeah, speak of the devil. So I got the key, I got the map fragment. The next key is in the kitchen, which is a pretty fun area which we'll get to momentarily. Okay, so, but anyway, guys, yeah, so like I said, this is the second video I'm recording today, and so far this has just been a wonderful day. So, you know, I talked back in, whatever, I don't remember what part it was, but it was back when we were in Chapter 9, and we saw little Ruvik, and, you know, he came from this very rich family, and because he was rich, he basically just got to stay home all day and work on his science. And I was talking about, like, man, I wish I was in that position. Like, I could just stay at home and work on physics all day. And oftentimes I have a buddy who's, he goes by the username of, uh-oh. What the fuck was that? I was crouched. What did I... Huh. That's... I'm not sure what I did there. That's weird. I don't know what I did. I must have messed up somehow. Anyway, I have a buddy who goes by the username of Leon on here, and him and I have talked via email about kind of like our ideal visions. Like, if money wasn't an issue, what would we do with our time? What would we do with our life? What does the perfect day look like? And I was telling him, as I tell everyone who asks me this question, if money was not an issue, and if I just had full freedom to do whatever I wanted, I would live on a farm. Or in a forest. I would live somewhere kind of, you know, close to a city, to where I could get to the city, you know, easily, but somewhere isolated where I could have my own land. A lot of you are gonna call me like a redneck for this, but one thing that I really am into is having a big piece of land, a big lawn, because it sounds really stupid, but I really enjoy doing yard work, mowing lawns, things like that. And my dream for when I, you know, one day am in my full-time career and buy my own house, I'd love to buy a house with a big yard and a riding lawnmower. And so, okay, I don't want to get into lawn mowing here, because that's a discussion I could talk about for ages. What I'm trying to get across is my perfect day, and it's kind of like how today is shaping up. You know, what I would do is I would live out somewhere on a farm. I'd have some animals, you know, maybe a horse, a lot of dogs, some chickens, things like that. Not like a full-fledged farm, but just some animals that I could, you know, use.
Joseph?
And so what I would do is I would wake up early, because I already do that anyway, you know, take care of the animals. Yeah, take care of the animals. Alright, I'm trying to remember what is here. I don't fully remember where the kitchen is. But yeah, you know, what I would do, for example, what I did today. I woke up early, ate breakfast, recorded a YouTube video, then I read a couple comic books, and then I went into studying. So I spent a couple hours doing physics like I do every day. Ate lunch, did a little bit more physics, and now here I am recording my second video. And that is just a great day. You know, I've done stuff for fun. I've done stuff for my education. And the day's not over yet. You know, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I still have my whole evening where I could work on writing this short story that I'm working on. I could do more physics. I could do a lot of things. I could go out and play basketball with some friends. I think that's another benefit of waking up early, is you just get more time during the day to do those types of things. But anyway, if I were in Ruvik's, I can't. This discussion is getting so off topic from the game, which I find hilarious. But hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves watching and listening. But yeah, so if I was in Ruvik's position where I had just all the money in the world and I didn't have to worry, that would kind of be what my life would look like. I would ideally start a family, have some kids, buy some land on like a farm somewhere out in... I live in Arizona. I don't necessarily have any dream of staying in Arizona, but if I were to stay in Arizona, I'd try to go somewhere where, like Flagstaff, where the weather is a bit different and you could get a big plot of land. Okay, so these things are a bitch. Oh, whoops, I thought I could kill them. I don't remember how you kill these things. Is that gonna work? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's shock bolts that you use. But before I do that, I gotta get this... Uh-oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Okay, does that kill it? Oh, shit, I froze it. Oh, damn it, I meant to use the other thing. Oh, so that doesn't even kill it. Shit. Okay. That is... Okay, oh, fuck. Okay, crap. Wait, did it kill it? Oh, that does kill it. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So there... Uh-oh. I'm out. Oh, wait, did that one go into it? Nice! I just killed 2 of them with one thing. That's freaking awesome. Okay, so now I just got to get through the kitchen. The main thing I was worried about was I needed to make sure that I got that key. But anyway, guys, yeah, that would be my life. That would be my ideal day if money wasn't an issue. I would buy a nice big plot of land, get some dogs, some chickens, start a family, wake up early, tend to the land, tend to the animals, things like that. Then, you know, play some video games, do a YouTube recording, send the kids off to school, spend my free time, you know, doing more physics, learning different programming languages, just, you know, things like that, because I always enjoy learning. I like to keep my mind sharp, even if even if I don't use it, you know, like, for example, most of you guys have probably heard of a coding language called HTML, which is, well, I'm not going to get into it, but it's a very common programming language. Again, it's called... I am very nervous right now. I don't remember these traps. Oh my god. Okay, let me just shut up for a moment. Otherwise, I'm gonna... I don't know why these spikes aren't going all the way down, but it's making me... Oh, dear Lord, have mercy on my soul. Okay, that scared me. I didn't remember that at all. Okay. Let's sneak past that shit. Disarm this trap. Then sneak under the fire. Okay, let's wait for the fire. Anyway, back to my day in heaven. Where was I? See the kids off to school. Study some physics for fun. And then, oh, I was talking about HTML coding, like, so there was, back in December, I was on winter break, and most students, when they're on break, they kind of just, they pick a show to binge watch on Netflix, and that's what they do the entire time. I don't do that. I like to keep my mind sharp. I like to learn new things, and so during my winter break, Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm gonna put that there for... What the fuck was that shit? How did that happen? I don't even know what exploded. Oh well. Just hurry up and disarm this and I'll be done with it. There we go. Let's leave. I got the key. We're good to go. Anyway... So yeah, during my last winter break, I learned how to do HTML coding. Now, am I going to quit physics and become a website developer? No. Will I ever actually use HTML coding? Probably not professionally, but it's a skill, and it's something that I had fun learning. So why not, you know? Why not spend your time learning things like that, even if you don't, you don't have to do something professionally to enjoy just taking the time to learn it. And that's kind of what I do with my free time. Okay, so here, I'm not quite sure how I want to play this. So here comes the keeper. Now you do have to kill him at least a couple times. Shit, that's not what I meant to do. I remember, you know, back when oh, good lord, that was close. I remember... Okay, I better just shut up for a second. Okay, so there's... Oh, he's not dead. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I forgot about this. Okay, so... Oh my god. That was insane. Oh no, it's coming. That's such Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. I was doing perfectly until that. That's cool. That's awesome. That's a good time. Thank you for that. I don't remember how I did that on Akumu. I think I have to use some of those Magnum rounds, because the Magnum will kill him very quickly. But that was just fucking ridiculous. Like, I just got my ass handed to me. Okay, there's one. Okay, wow. Yeah, Jesus Christ. And here comes that thing. How does that wear off so fast? Uh-oh. Oh my god, of course the fucking saw blade comes right at me. Hurry up. God damn that fucking saw. That thing is so fucking annoying. Oh my god. How do I keep running into it? And how are you still fucking... Oh my... I'm panicking right now. I don't like this fucking room. Finally, you fucking asshole. I think now the Are you serious? Okay, there's the elevator. Let's get the fuck inside. So I did have to use 2 rounds from my Magnum, which wasn't ideal, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta do it. Okay, so this part here, I'm close to the end of chapter 13. Like I said, it's not terribly long.
Fuck.
And I even messed up a couple of times, so... Okay. I can't remember if I need to do something here. I know I'm caught in the elevator. I can't remember if the game automatically takes me out or not. Okay. So there's that. Now, there's a key in here somewhere. And I think I know where, but before I start looking for it, let me pick up supplies.
I'd better find Kidman.
Yeah, I messed up there. I used too much ammo. I forgot that the harpoon bolts do a really good job at taking him out, and I just forgot about them. Okay, so here's the... but it's hard to pick up. That's what I remember. There we go. You have to get like the perfect angle to actually pick it up. But there we go. That's all the collectibles in this chapter. So now we'll walk down this path here, and that I think should... What is this? Yeah, so there's Kidman.
I guess she's all right.
With Leslie.
What's she after?
And I'll give you guys a little warning. If you are following along with the story, this next cutscene is pretty important. So again, if you're following along with the story, this is a cutscene that you're definitely going to want to stick around for and pay attention to, because a lot kind of goes down here. And then like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm at the end of the chapter. I don't think there's anything left to do. But we'll see. And perfect timing too. It's 40 minutes, which is the average length of the videos I've been doing. I might go a little further in this one just because I'm starting to get in that home stretch of the game. But yeah, so let's watch this. This, like I said, it's a pretty important cutscene.
Leslie can go home? Can take the train all the way home?
No, Leslie. Not today.
You'll protect me?
Yes, that's my job.
Good, good, good. When I get home, they'll be surprised.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry.
Stop.
You don't understand. You don't know what he'll become.
I do. I've seen it.
You don't understand what Ruvik is after.
So tell me, what is he after?
He's after Leslie.
What, he needs to finish his science project?
Don't patronize me. I have orders. I can't let him have this boy. Leslie is the only one he can...
Damn it! No!
And there we go. That is the end of chapter 13. I think I'll leave it here. I think even though this video is only 40 minutes long, I think it makes sense to just end the video at the end of the chapter, especially because I want to take a minute to tell you guys something. So let me know in the comments. This is an important question, which I think I already know the answer to, but I'm going to ask you regardless. This game, it's very interesting. I actually just watched a video yesterday by the person who made this game, and he was talking about the story, and he was saying that he intentionally made the story ambiguous. He wanted the story to be confusing and to leave it open to possibilities of sequels and things like that. And so the point I'm trying to say is with Kidman and with Myra and with Joseph and with everything going on, you probably, if you're following along with the story, you probably have a lot of questions. There's a lot of things that aren't very clear. Now, this game has 2 pieces of DLC that focus on Kidman, the consequence and the assignment. Now, this series, this is a Let's Platinum series, meaning I'm supposed to get the Platinum Trophy. Now, I can get the Platinum Trophy without playing the DLCs. However, unless I play those DLCs, I can't get 100% because those DLCs do have trophies related to them. So what I'm thinking is to stick with the Let's Platinum series and get the Platinum. Finish the game, get the Platinum Trophy. But then expand the series into a, I guess, Let's 100%. And from there, even though I already have the Platinum, the goal from there would be to get 100%, to do all the DLC related trophies. And by doing that, 1, I'll be able to get those trophies, but 2, you guys will get to be exposed to more of the Evil Within, the stuff with Kidman, a lot of those questions, because they do get answered in the DLC. And then also with the Evil Within 2, there's a lot that goes on that they answer a lot of questions from this game here, and so I do plan on covering the Evil Within 2, but regardless, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me cover the DLC for this game, if you'd like to see me cover the sequel, also if you have any other games, any games that you'd like to see me play. At the time, some of the games I have on my list are Evil Within, Evil Within 2, Dead Space 1, Resident Evil 0, and Resident Evil 1. Those are kind of the games that I have on my radar right now. But if there are any games you can think of that have just fun Platinum trophies to get, or easy Platinum trophies to get that can be done pretty quickly, always let me know in the comments down below, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and what you have to say and things like that. But excuse me. But yeah, guys, so I'm going to end the video here. This is part 13. We beat chapter 13. 2 more chapters to go, so probably 2 or 3 more videos, depending on how many times I mess up. But once again, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.